Boo.
I didn't watch it. I know someone went off though, and my scores are all shit.
Who was it? Oh, Bijan?
I believe so.
God damn it, who was Bijan? I hate that guy. Fucking David. Piece of shit.
I don't know who hasn't been. I can see you guys have been nothing moved up.
There was one person who were like, punch it and take it and fucking punch it. Okay, so.
Do it. No, the guy that went off was Barkley. Saquon.
Oh, Saquon. Yeah, they scored a lot.
He had a game.
Yeah, we'll talk about that right now.
Welcome. Oh,
You might need to run through the last ones to see which ones we picked differently because you're the one that does like the good ones.
Sometimes.
You know what I mean? Oh, fuck. Hold on. Wait. Give me one second. Oh.
I'm guessing you have to take it. Meanwhile, hang around here. With the zero population in the chat. We haven't officially started yet. For everyone watching our replay. Probably fast forward 2 minutes. Or until Chico gets back. And then we'll be solid. Did not watch the NFL game today. I was home and I was watching YouTube videos instead. The game was the Commanders versus the Eagles. We'll talk about it a little bit on the show. I don't know what we're going to talk about because I didn't watch it, so I have an opinion on it.
I felt the heartburn, that's what I'm saying. I didn't take one of those.
I was out. Alright. Okay.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
Welcome to Stupid Ass Sports, November 14th, 2024. Week 11 of
Week
the NFL.
11.
And it already commenced, and we lost our predictions from last week.
Damn it. Do we, I wonder, well, actually we didn't pick this one, so we didn't pick this game.
Probably not. Okay.
Because we didn't give me a we had the other one. Which is the one that,
Wait.
because week 10 is what I have here. I just don't have the other one that has all the picks that we made.
Oh, I was going to say.
I have week 10, this is all the
that's
stuff,
a
this is all the
note,
stuff that we talked about.
Yep.
Right? So,
It's an old one.
so I know that we had 3 different picks this last week. So let's go down week 10, yeah?
Alright, let me open it.
There wasn't that many because we had already passed on Thursday. So you got them, yeah. So Giants Panthers, we definitely wouldn't have picked that one. Patriots Bears definitely would. You know what though? We might run through the scores real quick just to see. The Panthers won.
Wait, you want to go through the scores from last week?
Yeah. Panthers won. That's kind of exciting.
The Thursday night game for that one was.
Oh my God, the Giants are now the worst team in the league.
Are they?
2-8. Panthers are 3-7.
Giants, actually, Carolina would be the one. Well, no.
Carolina was the dumpster fire, man. They're the shit show.
I thought that was Jacksonville.
Oh, you're right. Jacksonville is actually lower. Yeah, you're right. It is Jacksonville.
Okay,
They are doing the worst. They lost again. Low scoring game in that one too, man.
Now it's-
Well, they're 2-8, same as the Giants.
Mhm.
So those two fucking franchises are shit. So we gotta start looking to the future, right? Who's gonna draft Shador, and who's gonna draft Travis Hunter?
Dude, how are you keeping up with college prospects?
Well, I keep up with everything now.
See.
Hey, Colorado's doing pretty good. Prime's doing good. Their team's doing really good. Actually, they're doing decent because I know that they weren't expected to do anything
Yeah.
because of last year where they fucking totally fucked it up.
Yeah.
But Dion did say that last year that was his first year there. He had to get rid of all of his guys, or I think it might be a second. Is this his second year, right? Is this the second year? Was last year the
I don't know,
first?
because he was weird because.
Because his first year they did shitty.
Yeah.
It might have been last year, unless they played TSU. Is it TSU? TCU.
TCU.
If they played them the first game this year, well, I can't remember. But I know that his first year that he was there, he inherited a bad team. Inherited a bad team.
Yep.
And so that year was the year where he was going to have to watch these guys see who he wanted to keep, and then get rid of everybody, and then hit the transfer portal, and then bring more guys in for his second year. And believe this is the second year. Actually, it is because everybody was talking about Deion Sanders last year. No?
Yeah, everybody. But
And Jerry was watching. Your brother was watching all the Colorado games. No,
pretty much.
that was last year, right?
Yeah.
So this is his second year.
Yeah, because he's been coaching. He coached the other school, but I think last year might have been his first year coaching.
Well, he's been in Colorado. He's been in the same school.
No, I thought he was coaching somewhere else first.
Well, he was coaching a high school team before that.
Okay.
Before he went to Colorado.
Then he might have 2 years.
Originally, he wanted to go to Florida State, because he's from there.
Yeah.
But they didn't give it to him, so they shipped him off to Boulder,
Colorado.
So yeah, but he still had Shador. I'm pretty sure Shador and Travis Hunter were good last year. This year they're amazing. Travis Hunter's still fucking. Dude.
I don't know what to play.
He's playing like 90% of the snap, like in a whole game. In a full game, he plays both sides, like damn near all the way through, dude. He's crazy good.
Offense and defense.
Like think about that, yeah. So whoever gets him, it's kind of a thing, right? Because defensive players don't get paid very much.
No.
They get paid, but they don't get paid very much. So he's technically a wide receiver slash corner. I want to say it's a corner. So you definitely get paid more as a wide receiver. So if he gets drafted, I don't know how that's going to work. If they pay him as both, and put him in the NFL as both, or he just sticks to one, which would be better to be a wide receiver because the wide receivers make bank.
Yeah, especially in the future.
In the NFL, especially in the NFL.
Moving, yep.
Yeah, and all the wide receivers are going up in pay.
Yep.
So that's not going to stop. That's just going to get higher. So it's interesting how they're going to draft him or who. Because then what do you use him for? Would you use him as a defender or would you use him as a wide receiver?
Jacksonville's going to draft him.
Yeah. And then too, Shador, so I mean, yeah, he's gonna go to a bad team, but he's the quarterback. Good quarterback, which is what normally happens. So
Actually,
the way it sits now, Jacksonville is the worst.
Yeah.
Giants are right after that.
NFL is due for a quarterback here.
Well, there's a lot of quarterbacks last year that got picked too. I mean, you got Jaden Daniels right now that's doing really good, right? Commanders guy.
Stroud.
And CJ Stroud, which he's. Oh no, Stroud was last year. The other guy, Caleb Williams, is the Chicago guy.
Fisher? Oh, you're right.
The Chicago guy.
No, there's always like one rookie quarterback like every year.
Yeah. Then there was the guy that got hurt, the McCaffrey. JJ McCaffrey.
Oh, like CMC?
I think his name is JJ. He's the one that got hurt. Remember, he was Minnesota quarterback.
Yeah.
And they ended up taking off with Sam Darnold, which is crazy. But they haven't been doing all that good for. I feel like they were lucky. Because they were defeated for a long time.
Yeah, they were.
And they lost the one game, and ever since then they've been losing. But they did. But it seemed like they did win this week. So.
Sounds like the Seahawks.
Don't remind me, buddy.
They got a rest.
So okay, so we got Ravens, Panthers. Yeah. So surprisingly, I didn't know that the Panthers had won. Patriots beat the Bears, right?
Yep.
So Niners and Bucks. That would have been one that we would have picked, but we would have picked the same one. We both would have picked the Bucks.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Broncos, Chiefs. We definitely picked on that one. Would you have picked Denver or would you have picked Kansas City? Would we have picked the same one? I probably would have picked the same
We
one.
probably would have gone with Kansas City.
I would have gone Kansas City.
City.
I'm for sure on Kansas City side. Which that was actually a good game. Did you watch that game?
No, they were not.
Dude, actually that game was crazy. The Broncos were actually winning the entire game. Up until the very fucking end of the game. Like it always happens with these guys, right? And this was a blocked field goal.
Oh.
It was a blocked field goal to win the game.
They're trying to find
The Broncos were going to win the game. They actually marched down. And it was like a 35. It was like a chip shot for the kicker. Yeah. And Patrick Mahomes missed, I think, Travis Kelce in the end zone one of the times towards the end of the game. But they were still up by 2, so they punted. Right? Was that by 2? Yeah, they were up by 2, so they punted. And I'm sure they weren't expecting Bo Nix to do shit. But it was that Cortland Sutton that he was thrown into. That they marched down, dude. They got right there.
Denver's 2 touchdowns came in the second quarter.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, that was actually a blocked field goal to win the game. That was a field goal. That was like a walk-off field goal. And it got blocked. Dude, yeah, that shit was crazy. But I think we both would have picked the Chiefs on that one. Bills and Colts. I don't know. What do we have? We might have split on that one.
We might have, and I probably.
You might have went with the Bills, and I would have went with the
Sounds
Colts.
like I would go with the Bills, yeah.
Yeah, I think I would have picked the Colts. Steelers, Commanders.
Spurs was the Commanders. I think I would have gotten Russell.
Yeah, I would have went with the Commanders. Which they barely lost by
I
one.
picked up Russell on another league.
I was actually gonna do the same thing because I feel like he's on the up and up.
Well, here's the thing. I had this whole conversation on which quarterback I should bring into my roster. I was convinced to get. Fuck, who did I get? I can't remember. Anyway, but the other option
Bo Nix.
might have been next. But the other option was Russell. Because Jordan Love is on. Oh wait, not on this league. It was another league. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Right here, I have Baker Mayfield, who's he's getting close to getting on the chopping block. And Jordan Love, I'm going to play this weekend,
Oh
but
yeah.
he's been getting hurt. It's been hurting me.
Steelers are looking very good, man. Very good, very good.
Yeah.
They just got the wide receiver, the new guy, the Mike Williams.
Yep. I got him.
You think about their team, man. Their defense is good, and Russell with a good defense. We all know what happens when Russell's got a good defense,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep. A little less pressure on him, which makes him more comfortable. And
Yeah, and I mean they got Najee Harris. They got who's the other guy? Starts with a K. Fuck, I'm taking a linger now. Help me out here, bud.
players on
Actually, just go. Yeah, actually go into it. You can probably see.
That's what I'm trying to
Some
find.
player stats. It starts with a K. So you got Najee Harris. Oh, George Pickens.
Pickens,
Um,
Warren.
Yeah, Pickens. They got Mike Williams. Oh, Freiermuth is the other guy. That's a pretty good one. I don't know, man. They can do. And I mean, with the defense, with JJ Watt, is it TJ Watt?
Oh,
JJ Watt.
Kilbrew? Miles Kilbrew? What the fuck is that? This is pin passing.
I don't know who got the most receptions. Anyone? Yeah, George Pickens. Mike Williams, Warren, Austin. Yeah. But I mean, you think about their defense is fucking great, man. So. And they're actually number one in the AFC.
Are they?
North. Yeah. They might even be ahead of everybody in the AFC. I'm gonna have to look into that. But they are. They're leading, and their division is the toughest division. They're the ones that's the Steelers. Oh no, Steelers, Bengals. Is that the Bengals? Yeah, I think it's Steelers, Bengals, Ravens. Steelers, Bengals, Ravens,
Yeah, Steelers, Cleveland.
Cleveland. Which Cleveland's the only bad team, but other than that, man, that's a tough division right there. Three of them guys can probably get into the fucking playoffs.
They're 7. Yeah, they're 7-2. Baltimore 7-3.
Yeah, so who's? I mean, they got to be.
They're top of the division.
Well, I think Buffalo right now is the AFC
Well, Kansas City.
standings, right? You go to standings.
KC.
You got to be Buffalo, right?
No, KC.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh yeah. Duh.
Buffalo's right there. So AFC football right now is tough.
Yeah, hell yeah.
These guys are tough.
And shoot, man, it's crazy. The whole division that we thought, the AFC East, is the one that. Look at that. You see? Are you looking at the standings?
Yeah.
8-2 against. They're 5 games ahead of fucking the Dolphins. And the Dolphins and the Jets, man, those two, they're gonna fight for a wild card for sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Chargers are secretly doing pretty good, and so are the Broncos.
Yeah, the Broncos.
5-5. That's a surprise to me. Cause shit, I didn't think they were gonna do anything. Who thought they were gonna even be anywhere?
I think 5-5 Broncos is a bit of a surprise.
I say that's probably the surprising,
Yeah,
the surprising team of the league.
Bronco fans are being quiet.
Yeah.
For the right reasons.
Yeah.
Because 5-5 is pretty surprising for that team because investing in Russell, that was a double bust.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seattle benefited from that, and then they're releasing also busted Denver
Yeah.
as well.
You kind of think about it, dude. We're getting close to the end.
Oh yeah,
We're already 11. We're already week 11.
Yeah.
18 weeks.
We're in the second half of the
17?
NFL season.
Yeah. And I mean, look at the NFC North, right? The Bengals is what's surprising me, dude. Look at that, Steelers. You think about Steelers and Ravens are going to get in? Bengals have to fight for a wild card with a 4-6 record right now, dude. I mean, that's kind of surprising. That's surprising, dude.
Yeah.
That division's tough right there. That's a tough division. And then let's see, Texans are not really doing too much. They're not making too much noise.
6-4, but it's a not too crazy 6-4.
Yeah.
Indianapolis also 4-6. 4-6. So that division is pretty weak. AFC South is not looking so hot.
Yeah. So you know what? Okay, so let's go back to all the scores. Yeah. So if you got that one, so let's say you won both of those, right?
Sure. Let's say that.
Let's keep going down the list, yeah? Because that's the Steelers, Commanders, Vikings, Jaguars. We definitely wouldn't have even done anything with that shit show game. But look at that, 12-7. That's a low scoring game.
Yeah.
Falcons, Saints. You think we would have picked on that one? Might have picked the Dirty Birds.
We might have. Who played
Maybe,
at home?
but then again, the Saints fucking suck.
Yeah.
They won, but they fucking suck.
Dude, the
Nah,
Falcons
I don't think we did because we would have done the Monday and
Yeah.
the late games. We definitely, for sure, always do the late games.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
But we might have picked the same one those. So Titans, Chargers, that one we probably wouldn't have been on that one. Oh, Cardinals and Jets. You, sir, would definitely have won with Aaron Rodgers, yeah? They got smoked.
Yeah. And I think at this point, maybe the coach wasn't the problem, you know?
I don't think so.
Maybe it wasn't coaching.
No, you mean you don't think a 40-year-old, 41-year-old quarterback with a fucking busted Achilles last year is going to be the problem, sir? I don't know.
He's a legend.
Right? Sounds like he's a legendary problem.
Pretty bad.
That's bad at 31-6.
Well, that was because the defense was off. The defense.
Did you watch any of those?
No.
Did you see highlights? No.
No, this is off.
But I mean, yeah, it's got to be. At 6 points, what is that, 2 field goals?
Yeah, but that also means that the offense wasn't good.
Dude, what the fuck?
And Rodgers has got his weapons.
I mean, that is 2 field goals, first and second.
Also, you know,
Actually, Aaron Rodgers threw a bunch of picks, no? I'm gonna get some stats here. I feel like Aaron Rodgers threw
no,
picks.
zero INTs.
Zero INTs. Okay.
151 passing
So,
yards.
what
62% completion rate. I don't know.
22 of 35.
Rushing was off.
Devontae.
Brees Hall rushed for 52
Yeah.
yards.
Well, they got 70, 80 yards at rushing. But, wow. I don't know, I mean, couldn't get into the end zone.
22 of 35 pass.
But look at Kyler Murray. 22 out of 24. That's a fucking damn near perfect. That's almost a perfect game for him. 22 out of 24, dude? Woo! That's a win.
Rodgers threw more, but yeah, he just didn't complete as much.
He had the ball more, probably, because fucking they kept scoring. Cardinals kept scoring.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened there.
But then again, they did all the scoring in the first half. 14, see that? 14-10.
No, I didn't see the
A
breakdown.
touchdown in the third. So they scored 2 touchdowns in the first, a touchdown and field goal in the second. So they had 24 points in the first half.
Yeah, so they had a good cushion, 24-6
Yeah.
in the first half. The
And
pressure was on New York, and
Wow.
they couldn't push that boulder.
And they were all asleep. They all went partying the night before or something, bro.
It's Arizona, dog.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's good. Good time partying in Phoenix.
Yeah,
man.
the weather's nice, probably.
I love partying in Phoenix, man. It was so fun.
It's too hot during the day, so.
It's hot. Yeah, you got
But I got a feeling like right now, winter, it's probably time to be done there.
So okay, we might have split on that one, maybe.
Yes,
That's possible.
it's safe to say, yeah.
And if we did the Sunday night game for sure, we both would have picked the Eagles.
Yeah.
That is actually a fucking beatdown too. Also, without Dak, Dak was on the bench because Dak is hurt right now.
Is he?
That was homeboy.
But I know
With the red hair.
Yeah, I know the story also is that the sun.
Oh god, the sun. Yeah, the sun.
It was blinding the Cowboys.
As if they never played in the stadium before. Right?
Yeah.
Come on, the sun.
And then like.
What kind of excuse is
I don't
that?
know, they just showed the replay of what was the end zone one, and the guy was just like, he totally lost track of the ball.
That whole fucking team is just fucked, bro. They're 3-6
Jerry Land.
in Jerry World, and Saquon Barkley ran him up on him, huh? Fucked him up. Yeah, but that wasn't. Dak is out. He's out.
So
for-
Barkley, good weekend and fantastic game today. He was on fire.
Oh, you're right. That was today, huh?
And he also,
Yeah, dude. No, Saquon Barkley's killing
yeah,
it.
he's on fire.
I wish I would have picked him in my fantasy league for real.
Fantasy people, you
Wasn't
guys are
expecting
coming
him
up
to be-
on trade deadline.
Oh yeah, trade deadline's coming up, guys. Your trades, or just a name like I do.
Jake.
Lions Texans is also another That was the Sunday night game.
Yeah.
That game was nuts. Did you see that one at
I
all?
didn't watch any.
No football. You watched no football. There was 8 interceptions in that game, bud. 8. Look at it. Go into it.
Let's see.
5 for Goff.
Yeah, he did. He threw 5
Five.
INTs.
and they still won the game.
Stroud threw 2.
So 7 total interceptions. You should have seen some of those throws, man. Oh my god! If you get like some highlights, you can probably get some highlights on here, or get some education. Oh, we'll watch them later.
Okay.
He threw these fucking just weird passes. I almost felt like he was just drunk or he was high. You know, and I've been learning that when you don't act the same when you're drunk or when you're high. So that's what
50% completion rate, but 100% INT.
he was. Oh man, it was crazy. Just some of the passes. He was, honestly, like as I was watching, I was getting pissed. I was like, fuck, why? I was getting pissed because I'm like, dude, stop throwing the fucking ball.
So Goff is 15 to 30, so he threw 30 times, only 15 receptions.
Yeah, he was awful, man, awful.
Stroud 19 to 33, just a little bit better. Yeah,
But-
so it sounds like the passing was off.
Oh, everything was off for that man.
Well, for both teams.
Yeah. Actually,
Even though there was touchdowns.
CJ too. Yeah, there wasn't.
Yeah, even though there was touchdowns, the scoreline doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and I don't know what the hell was up with that too. I mean, I feel like the interceptions were, God, man, they were all like, they were just, dude, if you just
Easy,
watch them, they were
yeah.
so bad. He was literally throwing to the other fucking team. There was actually a couple though.
Yeah.
There was one that was actually badass, and it was whoever. He's like, I don't know if he's a safety or what he is. I can't remember the guy's name for the Lions. So they ran a play at Houston did,
Yeah.
and the guy ended up, whoever it was that he went to throw it to. I can't remember who it was he threw it to, but he went to throw it to his guy, Brandon Cooks or something. Threw it to him in the fucking end zone. He was literally by himself.
Yeah.
And CJ floats him a ball, and the way he threw it, it kind of just stalled. It stalled, and as you're watching, all of a sudden you see another guy coming in. Like you kind of see him,
Yeah.
and this dude is fucking hauling ass to go after that fucking ball, and it's just the way he threw it, dude. It gave the defender so much time to just run over there. He just fucking went and just bam, snatched it right, and the guy's the only guy in the end zone.
Yeah.
And when I was like hearing a lot about it, CJ, like he threw it kind of on the inside. He kind of threw it right towards him instead of kind of throwing it maybe outside a little bit. Because if the guy's in the end zone all by himself, you can pretty much throw it anywhere except for where he threw it. Because where he threw it, the defender had enough time to run over there and grab it.
I realize most INTs and stuff like that are done usually, not all the time. Usually because a player's got some sort of momentum, meaning he's always in stride, so he can go. So one interception I think last week bugging me. I can't remember what game it was. It might have been an interception or just batted away. A receiver, the ball was going at him right where he was standing, and he was just like,
Yeah.
you know,
And just whack.
it's either an INT or got slammed out of the way. But I remember watching it, and I think I was with my brother, and me and him, the exact same reaction, the exact same time. Why do you step forward? It's just when you throw it to someone.
They're just waiting.
They're waiting.
Instead of waiting for the ball, fuck, you gotta go get it.
Yeah, I think it's better to catch a ball in stride and motion. I think it's better for a receiver. Also, it's a challenge because now there's two kind of people challenging for the ball.
Yeah.
Where I think that's where the defensive player has the advantage. If he's in stride, and he's already.
He's booking it there.
And then so he can just kind of get there and get the ball. Anyway, so you said this magic ball flow.
Yeah, dude, it was just kind of like just a slow. I mean, it's just so weird, and the way I don't know, like it wasn't a fucking just a boom like a laser or nothing. It was just kind of like he had so much. He kind of had. I felt like he had time to where he wasn't really rushed. So it's kind of just like a dad throwing to his son kind of pass over here, son.
Yeah, I was gonna say it reminds me of Russell's law.
Little moon balls, right?
Yeah, Russell's law.
Like Russell's moon balls. Yeah. Which are amazing, by the way.
Dude, that's because
Moon balls were so good.
Lock it.
Yeah.
And they would always land perfectly.
Yeah.
Perfectly.
It was kind of like that, dude. And I mean, it just gave the defender enough time to just come around and snatch it in the end zone. I was like, yeah, there was so much. That game was actually crazy. That game was nuts. And I just like I said, I just remember being so pissed off because both guys were throwing picks. And I'm just like, dude, run the fucking ball. Like after Goff, after like 3, I'm just like, bro, stop fucking throwing it. Just please stop throwing it. And literally, he just come out like first drive or something, just fucking throw him, boom, pick. And then come out again, boom, over here, pick. Maybe he's got to go for a couple runs. And then, I'm okay now, boom, pick. Yeah, it was wild.
See, Dolphins Rams was the Monday night game.
The Dolphins and the Rams, yeah.
I believe I watched some of the game, but not all of it. Just not too excited for the team.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. That one I didn't watch it or nothing.
I would have probably gone Dolphins because of obviously the divisional. So I think you probably would have gone Dolphins too, unless.
Well, Dolphins Rams is that's just a whatever game.
It's a whatever, but the Rams are.
I would have went with Puka though, because that's my guy. But then again, no, yeah, you're right. The divisional thing, right? Yeah, which our division's up in the air right now, right?
And Tua needs to stop fucking diving head first, for fuck's
Oh, dude, yeah, and he did it again.
sake. Yeah, he did it again, dude.
Yeah, he's gonna get another fucking concussion round. He is.
Like, dog.
Yeah.
I like the dude. I like him a lot. And
Seriously? Did you see the play? Where he went? Did you see that?
Yeah, he kind of went down, kind of leading,
Uh-huh.
kind of with his head.
Did he have a little stutter, a little slow, like?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't
No?
think he did.
I wonder if he got like a concussion.
I
Maybe a
wouldn't-
mini, like a.
I think he's figured out how to
Oh, man,
watch
this
it.
guy, dude, yeah, bro.
You know when you drink enough, sometimes you get. He's been concussed enough to where he kind of knows how to watch it.
I will say that you probably won this week though, because I feel like I didn't do that good.
Sure. I'll take the dub. Week 1 set predictions. I really don't know.
Whew, dang, this was a cards, bro.
Oh, okay. Which cards would you like to open, sir?
Let's hit some. Well, we were doing baseball because baseball's all the way done,
Yes.
and then you got some soccer you're gonna throw in, so we'll do some soccer later.
Alright.
Let's do some. Let's do
Alright, I got those.
here.
Baseball?
Let's do one.
F1s? Oh, never mind, this is okay.
We got F1s in there too.
No, I thought. The season's wrapping up, though.
Man, they're already making trades and stuff too, in baseball and whatnot.
That's what I thought was funny about the bobblehead stuff. Am I going for it?
Yeah,
Which was open 2013 or should you?
let's do the tops. Let's get the tops in there because I feel like those are the only two that we have left. Let's see.
The Julio?
Yeah, do the Julio's.
Okay.
Julio. Don't fucking let us down next year, Julio. Damn.
You're asking too much. So,
Am I? Am I
baseball,
though?
no, I haven't been
Am
keeping
I?
track of baseball aside from the email the Mariners.
Fucking
sent.
am I though?
Not enough. Yeah.
Oh, Shohei's gonna be pitching next year. You know that?
Are they? They took him off pitching though.
They took him off for the year because he had a shoulder injury. But then again, in the World Series, he separated his shoulder, or he fucked up. He didn't separate it, but he fucked it up. He actually had surgery on his shoulder too. So, I mean, he fucked it up bad enough to get some surgery.
Ozzy Albies.
All right, let's see what you got. Oh, Albies. That's a Braves guy now.
Yeah. Look at you, man. I'm surprised you.
Yeah, I got that. I can't take
Hey.
it. Yeah, Ozzy Albies, Braves, good there.
Jesse Winker.
That's a cool one.
We got a Mariner.
Is he a Ranger?
Keelan from the Cubs. This is 2023 as well. So
Yeah, this is Omega.
Los Angeles Dodgers. This is probably a victory.
That's a rookie card.
Yeah. Card or something like that. And we have Washington Nationals. I was gonna say.
Oh, that's Mookie!
Mookie on there.
That's the fucking champs right there, dog.
Well, they weren't the champs when this
Yeah,
picture was
yes,
taken.
you're right. You're right. Who was the champs during this year?
What?
Was it the Astros? Who was the champs in this year? Was it the Nationals, Phillies? No. San Diego? Who was it?
It was in San Diego. It was some dumb team from
A
California.
couple years ago?
They weren't a couple years ago.
Well, these are. Yeah, this is
Oh, this is
2023.
2023, yeah. Bio Brisky, I don't know who this guy is.
Or is that just last year's? Is it
No, this is last year's.
the
Eduardo Escobar from the Mets. I think he's still with them. I'm not sure.
Wow. Let's see.
Christopher Topher Morel.
Eduardo Escobar.
Could be
I'm not sure. What does he play for? Third base?
Bob Blackburn from the Athletics moving to Vegas.
The Athletics are moving to Vegas?
Yes,
When is that?
I think next year.
Ooh, nice.
I see a shiny card.
Oh, okay.
Garrett Cole,
Oh,
MLB
Garrett
Stars.
Cole, you got an ace.
And we see another.
Oh, you need to flip those around, dude.
Well, I don't know. I just saw something. I saw another. We got a good one.
All right, okay.
I don't know how fancy it is. Aaron Judge, outfielder.
Oh, you got Aaron Judge, huh?
You see how it looks.
Well, look at this is another Yankee.
Yeah, that one. This is actually a nice card. This is actually
Yeah, what is
a
this?
really nice one.
Bag it up for your brother.
I don't know. I think he would like the Aaron Judge one though. MLB All Stars. They're not rare. If we would have got this in that material, that would have been great.
Yeah, let me see.
Because it's weird that isn't like in the
It's the same, no?
the material of the card. That is an extra. Yeah.
This is the
Yeah.
shrink. Yeah, I got you.
Yep.
Aaron Judge.
Scott Barlow of Kansas City.
That's cool. That's cool.
John Bertie of the Marlins. Corey Neville. Corey Neville, pitcher for the Phillies. Hunter Green. Would it be dope to get a throwback Griffey? And we got an upside down Eric Lore.
Is that why? Did it remind you of King Griffey? He looked like him?
I saw. He has a slight
He kind of looks like him. Yeah.
Because at first glance I was like, ooh, throwback.
Alright, pass me this. I'm gonna do a big league, and then you can do the big league,
Big league
and then I'll do the
baseball.
tops. Big leagues. Big leagues. All right. Gavin Williams. So this is the new set, right? This is the 2024. So these are all the new
Yeah,
guys.
these are this past season. These are.
Gavin Williams. So there's a rookie card for you. That's actually, this guy's a good pitcher. Jordan Adams. This is a rookie card. Angels. So nobody cares about the Angels anymore.
Nope. All the Angels don't even have outfields.
Yeah, you're right. Sean Murphy of the Braves. Yeah, that's also on there. That guy. Lucan Baker. Lucan Baker. That's a rookie card. I do like the style of these cards, though. They're nice. Whit Merrifield. He is a Blue Jay. Don't know that guy either. Oh, we got our guy. Julio.
Hell yeah.
Julio in the big leagues. Everybody like that one. Nothing fancy, but. Oh, that's a good one there. Sonny Gray. That's a fancy little holographic picture one.
Very
The
nice.
Cardinals. And we got a Off to the Moon card. Remember the moon card?
Oh yeah, some of them are that's
Oh, shit! I like this one. Mookie!
Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Twice in a day.
Apparently, fun fact, I don't know if you know this about. Well, actually, have you been paying attention to any baseball news?
No, not really.
Juan Soto's a free agent this year.
Yes, yeah.
And it's predicted that he's going to go to the Dodgers. And if he does, he's going to take Mookie Betts' spot in the outfield. And Mookie Betts will come back to play shortstop. He's played shortstop before, so.
He doesn't have
They're opening the spot is what they're doing. They're saying, hey, they're calling us, hey,
He does
Juan,
not
hey,
have the reflex.
hey, Juan, baby, we got a left field spot for you in LA. Don't worry about Mookie Betts. He can play shortstop. As long as you want to come over, baby. You want to leave the juggernaut of the Yankees? You can't win a championship there. Why don't you just come over to LA? Win a championship here with us.
You know how that's
That's what they're telling him right now.
Yeah, probably. Seems like a very trade.
But you know what, Juan Soto, he's a mercenary, dude. He's gonna go where the money is. So
Yeah, I think they're you reach a point in the career where you're kind of like.
he's a mercenary right now, dude. He plays. I mean, you think about it. He was with the Nationals. He went to the Nationals for money. Well, actually, no. He started with the Nationals. He
Yeah.
went to the Padres because they paid him a fuck ton of money. And then for the Padres, he went to the Yankees because they paid him a fuck ton of money. And now they actually interviewed him after the World Series.
Mhm.
And they asked him, hey, what do you think about next year? What do you think about are you going to come back? You want to come back? He's like, you know what? I wouldn't mind coming back. He goes, if the money's right. So
Money.
it's
You said mercenary. Just steal. That's an interesting way
This
to
is a
spell
big league
steal.
one?
Big league, yep. Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera, all right.
Yeah, man.
That's a good one.
Yeah, he's eating good too. Look at
I
that.
like Miguel Cabrera.
I like seeing a chubby baseball. I love seeing chubby athletes.
Well, they weren't chubby. He wasn't chubby before. He's been playing baseball for a long time.
Yeah, listen, I like to see that. That's peak physical performance for
Oh,
him.
that's cool. I can see what card you got. I never even remember.
Hunter Brown.
Is that a fancy one? Oh,
No.
that was a shine in the light.
Yeah, this is the light.
Astros, when you get the Astros cards, we just throw them that way, somewhere in the direction of the trash can. See the trash can over there? So next time you get an Astro card, just
Brian De La Cruz.
especially if it's that little fucking Puerto Rican, just throw it that way.
Yeah,
Just
those-
throw it that way.
Ooh, Jared Kelnick.
Oh yeah, nice.
Man,
I like it.
Kelnick
I like
was
when
a
you have
former Mariner,
Yeah, it was
He
nice when we had him. Huh? He
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
great.
he was great. I thought he was good.
Is he a murder here?
No, he left.
Oh, he went to the Braves. Huh? Good for him. Good for him.
Curtis Mead of the Braves. Joey Wiener. Oh, Weimer, my bad. Joey Weimer.
I was like, Jake? Jake?
Oh, this is a cool one. Dude, this is a cool one. Shohei Ohtani.
Oh, what?
Shohei Ohtani, and look, it's done in an old school kind of way, dude. That is
okay.
that's
Okay.
cool. I like this. It's kind of cool.
This is why you got the packs.
I like the old school look of that one. And the
Oh, yeah.
last card is Max Fried, a little hollow. But that Ohtani one's really
Can you believe that he got 50 steals and 50 home runs?
50-50
Did you
club.
know that Shohei's favorite movies are Rudy and Remember the Titans?
Are they?
In Japanese. Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Max Fried. Oh, that's actually, this is cool though.
Yeah,
This one-
I really like that one.
That
Yeah.
one is sick.
Yep. I gotta find my sleeves.
Oh, we got sleeves. We got sleeves over here.
Somewhere.
Yeah, keep that. You know what? Yeah, we gotta go through these and sleeve some more. I sleeve everything that we before. I put them all on. I condensed them all. Put them on little babies. Put them all sleeves. I put the good ones. I told the kids. I say, this is a good one. This is a good one. Put them in sleeves. Put them in sleeves. Put them in sleeves.
We can give them those point cards that way they can.
All right, let's see. Yeah. So now they are building up again. So
Yeah.
here's an Astro. Justin Verlander. These are pitchers. Wins, leaders, and Valdez.
Oh, you did. I was like, dude, that's a shit ton. You did
Oh,
that.
Framber Valdez. That's the one.
3 pitchers.
Douche. Oh, here's a Judge. Oh, here's a walk-off for Judge. Look at that guy. That's a nice one for your brother. Look like that. It's got some stuff on the back of it. Looks like. Got some
It's just the one.
That's like an action card. I like the action cards.
Yeah. Action cards are definitely fun.
Yeah, these are the Luis Reyes. Luis Reyes from the Braves.
Luis Reyes. Oh, that's a nice picture too.
Yeah, that's a good one. This is a cool one too. Josh Donaldson. I don't know. I don't think he's probably on the Yankees anymore. Maybe, might be. But that's a cool one.
Mm-hmm. Got him in pitch.
Gabriel Moreno from the Blue Jays.
Not a bad pitch.
I like that uniform though. Look at that.
Oh,
uniform.
yeah,
That uniform is so nice.
I've always been a sucker
The
for
baby
the
blue one.
blue.
Man,
Yeah,
that's such a
legend.
nice one. Noah Snydergaard. He's a Phillies pitcher. Jack Swinsky. No, that's what came up. Jermaine Palacios. He's with the Rangers. I wonder if he won the Rangers. We'll go backwards a second.
Rookie.
Michael Givens, pitcher. These are like all action cards, huh?
Yeah.
They're all doing
So
something.
they're emotion. I like it.
Tariq Skubal. He's got a weird name, dude. Look at that. That's a funky. I'm trying to pronounce that. Try to say that 3 times fast.
Yeah, Scoop. Tariq
Try to
Scoop.
say that 3 times fast.
Uh,
Cal Mitchell. There's a rookie card.
Cal Mitchell. Oh.
Pirate. He's a butt pirate. Max Scherzer. Ooh, that's a cool one. Kind of not fancy, nothing special, but Max Scherzer's a good pitcher. Oh, Brandon Marsh. Oh, wow. That says Future Stars. Look at that guy.
Future star.
It's kind of cool. Got like a little thing on it that says Future Stars.
Like down running.
Bo Bichette. I don't know who this guy is, but he's on a hollow, so he's got to be
Decent.
something, right?
They just said to throw a Canadian.
All right, let's see. We got a 1-2 punch. Adam Wainwright and Jack Flaherty. Oh, look at that, Jack Flaherty. These guys, actually, Jack Flaherty was with the Dodgers this year. Actually won. He pitched in game 1. That one where not Max, what's his name? Freeman?
Yeah.
Hit the fucking grand slam. Was that a grand slam or was that just... Those are grand slams to win the game, huh?
Grand
Wow.
slam, I believe.
And Merrill Kelly. Okay,
Sounds not too sad, but solid.
got a couple solids. Solid ones in there. All right. Prediction time.
Let's do
You want to do some soccer talk?
Not too much soccer talk, only because.
What's going on with soccer? How come they're not? I thought they were in the playoffs. I thought they were doing tournaments.
So it's international break right now. There's international play going on. There's Nations League. Mexico plays tomorrow, so I might watch that. But there's also boxing fight tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
So UEFA Nations League is also playing. I mean, I kind of feel like I should be watching these tournaments, but I'm just kind of I'm not.
You like UEFA?
I don't mind it. So like USA.
So like MLS is on a break, or everybody's on break.
It's just so. International break is kind of interesting. Most leagues take breaks because players get called up to the national team, so the teams can't play to their full potential because they're missing players. But it's interesting because MLS has options to bypass breaks, and some teams say, you know what, Like, let's say it's an MLS team that's has good players, but they don't have too many players that get called up to national teams. So they'll like to play through international break. Problem is MLS is in playoffs, so they're going to respect international break. Because
What's the point of the international break? What is it?
it just means that it levels the playing field. So that means if Seattle was to play against LA, Seattle has Nuhu Tolo, who's representing his country.
Oh, I see. The players.
And
Oh,
Vargas is representing Mayfield.
I see.
So it's just they have their full roster. Even though Seattle has 2 guys in the U20, like those guys get called up to practice squads. And so like when you're missing some pieces like that, then it's not fair.
So the guys that are in international, they're playing international games right now?
Yep, and hopefully, like the whole conversation with your dad, hopefully they don't get hurt.
Oh,
If they get hurt, and that's what happened with Messi.
Messi, yeah.
Which they got taken out by Atlanta.
They got taken out?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I did not know that.
That dude, it shocked everyone because
Really?
the playoff
And Messi
format.
was playing too, huh?
Yeah, the playoff format was designed almost to specifically have
Messi get to the.
like make it a little further.
Uh-huh.
So Atlanta shattered that. So that was an interesting thing. That was a big thing in soccer.
Man, I can't believe I didn't see nothing.
Yeah, because Miami was the Supporter Shield winners. That means they had the highest. They did the best throughout the whole entire season, and they got taken out by Atlanta, who just snuck into the playoffs. So that's the lowest seed.
Damn!
That was.
So like an upset.
Yeah,
Big time upset.
Absolutely.
Holy shit, how did that happen?
I don't know. When you have powerhouse players the way Suarez, Messi.
Well, like score-wise, what is it? What was it like? Big time? Was it aggregate too, right?
No, it was the
Oh, it's
first-
PKs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't even go to PKs. I think they scored off
Smoked them both times?
2 of 3.
That's crazy.
So I think Miami won like the first game. So
Oh.
yeah, Atlanta won 3-2. So they scored a second goal, 76th. So yeah, Inter Miami couldn't score a third goal to tie it.
Wow. And that'd have been the PK.
Or they would have gone PK.
Fuck, man. So Messi right now is hanging out in Cancun, huh?
Yeah, that's exactly what. Yeah.
That's crazy.
From Miami to Cancun is a quicker
Well,
flight.
it's not that far.
So yeah, talk a little more of that like next week.
When it's back on?
Yeah, it's back on.
That's crazy.
F1 will be
I
back
cannot
next.
believe I did not see that.
Yeah, dude, no one did. F1 will be back next weekend, I believe, as well. If not, it's going to be like 2 weeks. Actually, let me make sure. Damn, we're already on the 14th of November.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving's right around the corner.
F1 will be next weekend for the last.
Did you have an F1?
No, they're on a little break themselves, 2 weeks off.
I'm getting ready to go to
But then
Vegas.
they're 3 weeks in a row, and then that's it for F1. Max Verstappen can win this weekend.
What, do you think he's gonna win? Is that your, what's your?
Yeah, because Lando fucked it up. Lando drives like shit in the rain, and I don't know. But it's getting juicy because, Sebastian Vettel, which is I want to watch that. I want to watch his racing.
Yeah.
Sebastian Vettel is a guy that has won 4 championships. He was known for being a really, really good driver for Ferrari. Moved to Red Bull, had a success in Red Bull, and that was a rare thing. Once a driver moves to another team, they tend to have a slumber. They tend not to be successful. Vettel was one of the guys that did really good with Ferrari, went to Red Bull, and then did good with Red Bull. He couldn't do good with Aston Martin. I think that's who he ended his career with. But people give him the benefit of the doubt because it was a really tough car. Like the expectations were there for that team. So Vettel retired in 2021-22, I believe, and today announced that he was going to race in a different car, different race completely. But that opens up the window now. People are excited because Vettel, he's a likable guy. So people want him to come back to F1 because he can still race. I mean, if Alonso's still racing and competitive like he was last year, then there's no reason why Vettel couldn't come back. But it's just tough finding the proper team to put someone like Sebastian
Gotta get a
Vettel.
good car, gotta get a good team.
And that's probably what it was with Vettel too. He probably saw that,
Those guys are pretty much they're in shape too. Huh?
So I watched a video of like how they cut weight and they have to maintain a certain weight because if they're underweight, that they can get penalized.
Oh yeah, they can penalize.
Yeah, they can't be too light.
Get a badass driver up in there.
They can't be too light.
How much do they weigh? Do you know how much? Do you know how much like Max weighs? Or like Sergio?
No, you can probably look that all
I
up.
remember somebody like 150 pounds, 120.
I can't remember. It's gotta be light. I can see it being like 160.
Gotta be short. Gotta be too. Can't be too high. Max seems like he's a taller guy.
I don't know how tall these guys do. Actually, some of them do look like they're fucking short.
Yeah.
The other one that looks tall is
The fucking the Italian guy. What's the?
both Carlos Sainz.
I think one of them guys.
Sainz and
looks
Leclerc.
like
Sainz and Leclerc both look like they're short.
So is that Lewis Hamilton? I don't think he's that tall either.
Hamilton looks small.
He's a little guy.
He's
He's just a little guy.
The only guy that looks tall is George Russell. He's the model-looking dude.
Yeah.
He's the only one that seems kind of tall, but they could also be all here. I don't know. But they're all little short dudes. Yuki's short.
Oh,
Yuki's short.
I wonder why.
It's funny seeing him next to other drivers. He looks like a kid. So, yeah, F1 will be back. And we'll see what happens with the whole Vettel situation. If Vettel comes back to racing, probably won't be till like mid next year.
So you got F1 finales coming,
Well, there's 3 races left, but hey, Max is going to probably take it.
and then you got MLS finales coming too.
December something, the first week of December, MLS will be with
Okay. Very excited.
Yeah, the Sounders play LA, who was the top team in the West. But if Seattle, it's all, at this point, it's one and done.
So no. Oh, so anything can happen.
Yep, so the little baseball format bullshit, that's gone, now it's one and done. That's why I can't miss it.
Do you like the one and dones? Or do you rather have a series?
That's a tough question, I'll tell you why. I like one and dones because Seattle won their first championship
Off the one and dones?
Actually the second, I think. But honestly, I think the aggregate score is the traditional way. For some weird reason, they got away from it, and I think it's because they don't want to confuse American audiences. But it's like, dude, introduce the American audiences to the
Actually, there's 3 different categories, right? You got one and done, then you got aggregate, and then you just got the series. Or you can mix the aggregate and the series together, right? What's what they normally do?
No, it was always aggregate. It was always one home away, one home game, one away game. But then they changed it to the series thing. But before that, it was just one and done.
What's the point of the aggregate thing? Why not just do one full game?
Money.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if you have a series, regardless, you have 2 games no matter what, whether there's an aggregate score or not. So why not just go straight win or lose?
Well, that's what they're doing now.
Well, I mean, no. What I'm saying is, yeah, you have the one and done, right? Kind of like football, right? Yeah, one and done. It's not that. I'm talking about you have a series, kind of like baseball, basketball, everything resets. You know what I mean? No aggregate.
Yeah. Well, they tried that with the first part of the playoffs, and that's how Miami lost.
Which one do you like out of?
I like the traditional aggregate because you're entitled to a bad game. You can have a bad game and still keep it together.
But then you have to work extra hard if your score if you were shitty.
Yeah.
Right. When the other way. You can have a shit game, you let it go, and go to the next one.
But you've seen comeback stories, and those are fun to watch too. So it's kind of
that'd be some work.
Because it's
like
like
beat by like 5, and you're like, fuck.
Okay, never let us know the end. Because if you lose by 5, you're fucked. But I think I've seen before where people are down by like 3. You know, that's tough. That's already tough. That's already tough.
Yeah.
But once that happens, and you know, boom, we got to throw everything. Then it's like, all right, you know they're gonna come at you. Then what are you going to do? You're going to sit heavy and defend that score? Or are you going to try and get some goals in yourself or treat this like a whole new game?
Yeah.
So this strategy, like it's just the format I'm used to.
So which one do you say you like better?
I kind of like
the aggregate?
the traditional
just regular aggregate.
Yeah.
That's the way it was.
And then I'm guaranteed to go to a game. Sounds like, right.
But you still would be without the aggregate.
No, because if Seattle would advance on the lower end, like Atlanta, every single one of Atlanta's games are going to be away from home.
Yeah, I mean, you do a 1-on-1, right? If you had a series of best of 3, so you did one over here, one over here.
Yeah.
Regardless, you can take them what?
If you're the higher seed,
Yeah. Well, no matter what, it would have to be.
But you would get to at least watch a game.
Actually, that's not very fair. I feel like that's not fair because if it's a 1-on-1, there's no home field advantage. What's the advantage?
The advantage is
you have to get to the 3rd game.
The 3rd game, which then the home field advantage goes to the higher seed.
Well, yeah, the home team. Yeah, whoever got the. Or the higher seed.
The higher seed.
Yeah.
Honestly, that series format wasn't too bad. It's just a little weird. And why is it only just the first round? It's like just
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying too. Why wouldn't you do the whole thing the entire way? That's kind of odd. I wonder what that is. If it's all about money, you would think they'd want to keep it as a series, and not somebody say.
No, we have one viewer.
Correct. Hi, viewer.
He's very quiet.
We're probably fucking the producer because we're talking shit about him. So that's cool. So yeah, I mean that's cool. You got two finales coming. That's something to look forward to.
This is why I don't give a shit about football. MLS always ends around this time.
You know what I do?
New to F1 ends around this time.
I do feel like football's exciting at the beginning. Right?
Oh, it's still exciting.
It is it's exciting,
I
but
think I know what you mean.
the middle of the season, it's like,
You're somewhat burnt.
You're waiting for the playoffs. So now we're just waiting for the playoffs. Right?
By now, you kind of have an idea of what the teams are looking like.
It's kind of like how I feel about the way NBA is, right? You after the All-Star game is when shit starts getting good,
Yeah.
which is February. You know what I mean?
Actually,
So the beginning of it's great. And then, that's the whole reason why they put in the NBA Cup is because to make games more interesting. But like, basically from the start of it, it's exciting, it's great, everything's cool, and then it kind of just tapers out to where you're just like, okay, now.
Yeah, it starts slowing down.
Which is where I feel like football is right now.
Yeah.
But then again, once Thanksgiving comes around, I feel like after Thanksgiving, shit starts
I think you're right. I think something magical happens.
And then there's buys, you know what I mean? Teams are on a buy, like the Hawks are on a buy.
So yeah,
It's just like, whatever.
This weekend was like that. So like I said, I'm not watching the games really. I'm looking at my score and shit like that. But then you're telling me this cool shit happened. I'm like, fuck, maybe I should have watched the game.
There's always cool shit that happens though, so. But I don't know. I think this is just the mid-season thing. Once Thanksgiving hits, and all the Thanksgiving games come, and then from there, they start bringing up, the race and who's in here, and the wild card picture's this, and Jacksonville sucks, and you know what I mean.
Also, like,
Cowboys might be tanking too, bro. They might be fucking down the bottom too. They might be trying to get Shedeur Sanders up in that bitch.
2 viewers. Anyway.
Are they Cowboy fans? I hope not.
No, we're back to zero.
Oh, damn. Sorry.
No, but this is Jerry Jones. He didn't have too much more time left.
Dude, no, you're right.
He's not going to sacrifice.
You're right. Mike McCarthy's going to be out this next year, bro.
For health-related issues, or
no, because he's stupid. You know he lied to Jerry Jones to get the job. Did you know that? He lied.
How are you going to lie when your whole public record is?
Well, I mean, I lied every time I got a job too, I guess. I commend him for lying.
You have some McCarthy fan just left, Steve. So wait, how do you lie? What do you say?
Well, when they had the interview. No, when he had the interview with Jerry and he was, going in there and talking this, talking that. He said that he knew everything, what to do, and to tell. He did he embellished
of course.
a lot to get the job.
He looks like an embellisher, of course.
And then what's kind of weird, right, is that last year they had that Kellen Moore was their offensive guy.
Yeah.
This year they got rid of him because he was doing so bad. McCarthy said, I can do it on my own. Blah, blah, blah. And now they're worse. So I don't. He's a jackass, dude. I mean, he's honestly he's my kind of guy. Like I want to hang out with him and drink some beer, eat some pizza, play some golf. Maybe do some Nintendo DS or something. Or not.
But you don't want him to run
Nintendo Wii or something.
You want to kick it with him.
Oh, Switch. I should have said Switch.
You want to kick it with him.
Yeah, I want to hang out with him. Maybe Jerry. Think about playing, go fly around. But look at the Cowboys with their records. Shit, they're bad.
That's
they are bad. I mean, I thought we were bad. They are worse, and we're not so great.
No, we shouldn't have had hope last year, and I don't know why people had hope this year.
Can you believe we have 4? Can you believe we're 4? Look at the fucking record.
4 in.
We're we 4-0 to start the fucking season.
We were 3-0 to start the season.
Okay, 3.
Then they fell home 3, so 3-3.
So you know where we are now?
Probably 3.
Fucking 4 and 5.
That's not too bad.
That's awful. That's last in our division. Last.
That's not too bad.
We were number 1 for a week there.
Current number 1's the biggest shock.
Yeah, unexpected. You know what though? We did make. I remember last week we did make predictions. I wrote that down too.
Mm-hmm.
Remember we did mid-season predictions. Remember that? Mercy, I gotta find that. I will find it.
Okay.
So you want to do picks or you want to do some Mike Tyson and Jake Paul?
I don't know anything about that.
Mike Tyson and Jake Paul.
I just know that Tyson took a swing.
What is there to know? It's Mike Tyson.
Tyson took a swing at Jake.
That is tomorrow on Netflix. Do you have Netflix?
No.
Can I borrow it? Well, you know. Yeah.
I don't pay.
You can find somebody that has
Unless
it.
Jeff Bezos has it.
You're just a prime guy. You fucking know shit up.
And Apple.
You know, I felt ashamed of myself today.
Would you look at Prime and stuff?
I ordered stuff from Amazon.
Oh, how do you feel? When you put it in your
Awful,
cart?
awful. I felt so.
You know how easy it was?
I'm just a horrible human being.
Did you bundle your items together to be delivered on the
The
same
treatment is right. I'm just an awful human being. And I'm starting to come to terms with it.
If you get an Amazon card, you get some money back.
Ooh. I had that before, and I ran it up, and I never paid it. So who are you going for, Mike Tyson? Or you going for Jake Paul? I mean, we watched them. We watched damn near all the fights. I mean, you watched them all. You watched all the knockouts, man.
The thing is, I've wanted.
65-year-old Mike Tyson.
Damn, 65?
Well, I could be lying.
Oh, no, I mean, I believe it's that age.
I
But
want to see how old Mike Tyson is.
Yeah,
He threw a phantom punch, you know, whatever.
no, he threw, I think, a real.
58.
Oh, 58.
Okay, I was off.
Yeah, a little off.
So we're saying 58-year-old Mike Tyson. How old is Jake Paul? You think? Give me a. What do you think? He's 21, 22,
No, I think he's
28.
I think he's 32.
35?
Yeah, I
You
don't
think
know.
he's 35?
He's in his 30s.
Let's see how old Jake Paul is. You better do some math.
If he's still in his 20s,
What the hell? I put cake.
were you
I tried to put Jake. Whenever I type in Jake, it automatically just sends me somewhere else, so I don't talk to that fuckhead. Okay, 27.
What? So he's still in his 20s?
27, yeah, late
Jeez.
20s. So, but my math is correct. 58 minus 27 is. That's 1, carry the 1. Oh no, that's adding. 3. 31, bro. 31. Little education right there.
That's a.
That's a whole person.
Yeah.
That's a me and more. That's you and more.
More.
That's crazy.
31
31 years apart, man. That's nuts.
It's tough because Mike Tyson beat the shit out of me.
There's a bunch of rules. It's a short rounds. And I don't think they did 8 or 12. There's a whole bunch of other shit.
Probably like 6.
There's a bunch of other rules in there too. I bet you Jake is not allowed to knock him out. So there's a bunch of other rules.
Yeah, you listen. He's a senior citizen.
Yeah. But anyways, who are you going for?
I think the script is going to call for
Jake Paul.
for Jake to win.
I would like to see Tyson just go psycho.
Does Tyson go psycho is a real question.
But you know, he can't do that because he's a model for all psychos out there.
That's true. He's a functional.
Right now, he went through his little episode,
Mhm.
biting some ears off, went to jail, all that stuff. He is a model for excellency right now
Recovery, yeah.
and recovery. Mike Tyson is recovered. I mean, he smokes weed though, right?
And
He's
does
got his own
mushrooms.
weed. He's got his own company, which he's making money off of it. You know, it's whatever. But I mean, hey, if anybody can go to prison and come back from biting somebody's ears off and to where he is now, man, hey, that's the American dream right there.
It is.
It is the American dream. So you're going for Tyson? Oh.
Yeah, he's going to keep fighting.
All right, we're gonna go on the opposite.
Is there going to be any judges, or is this just a?
Yeah, of course,
Alright.
they never fucking boxing. It's just judges.
That's the biggest question I have.
Okay, so you're gonna go for Jake Paul. All right. You're gonna bet some money on it or what?
No, dude, it's an exhibition. And you said there's rules. That's collusion.
Right.
I might have to do some last minute betting for the UFC stuff though. We do that here?
No, actually, it's at my cousin's.
Oh, you're doing all of it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going with Tyson Brown. Tyson by knockout.
All right.
NBA Cup is underway too, dog.
Yes.
NBA Cup. Good games. Actually, they did it. It's kind of where they were doing it every Tuesday last time. Now they're doing it Tuesday and Friday. So actually today, or is it?
Today's Thursday.
It might be tomorrow. There's more Cup games. I believe today there might have been only one basketball game on. Only one game on today. Let me look at that real quick. See if my calculations are correct.
Confirm that.
Yep.
Fact check.
One game today, and it was the Mavericks and the Jazz. Oh, Mavericks lost them.
They're just
That's unfortunate.
on the strategy.
But tomorrow there is Cup games tomorrow, so a lot of games going on tomorrow. And the Cavaliers are actually undefeated. If they didn't lose today, which they did not, they are undefeated. Which to me is a shocker, dude. It's surprising. 13-0.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're actually 13-0 right now. And I don't think they've had easy games, I wouldn't say. They've also had a Cup game in there, so that's right now, those are the... Yeah, dude, they're on like a killer winning streak right now. I mean, they lost every game in the preseason. But then as soon as the season started, like they beat the Raptors, which they're weak, Pistons, which are weak, Wizards, which are weak. They beat the Knicks, which that one is the Knicks are a good team. They beat the Lakers. Some would say the Lakers are trash as well.
Trash.
The Magic, they beat the Magic, and I know the Magic's got a decent team, but I think Paolo Banchero probably got injured around that time because he's out too. He's our guy, man, from a Seattle guy.
Is he?
Yeah, he got
Oh,
injured.
yeah, I think I remember mentioning him before.
They also beat the Bucks, which that's a Dame and Giannis team. Dame and Giannis team actually, dude, that team is actually like the lowest. They're like the worst team right now.
Really?
Yeah, and I don't know why. And I don't know. There's some bad shit going on there. They actually beat them back to back. They beat the Bucks in back-to-back games.
Honeymoon is over.
That could have been those could have been losses right there.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Yeah, Pelicans. They beat the Pelicans, which they're actually a decent team. They beat the Warriors. Beat their ass, which right now Warriors are doing pretty good. And so they've got some decent competition in here, right? And they're winning. So 13-0. I don't know when the last time I've seen a 13-0.
I was gonna say when you
I'm like
said
running through my fucking brain right now as to what's the longest.
yeah, when you said they were still undefeated, I was thinking that's a rare thing, a rare streak in basketball to start.
Yeah. Think about it. Shit started in October. We're already in November. Well, in the middle of November, fucking, yeah, they're still defeated. So I don't know if the fuck's gonna take them out. Honestly, it's kind of amazing, I will say. But standing wise, Celtics, my Celtics, my Celtics, champions Celtics. They've been losing some questionable games though, sir. I don't know why.
Because they're just taking it easy.
They also let the Golden State Warriors, which you and that motherfucking Jake were over there watching, texting me. Or it might have been Jake and David, the other David.
Yeah.
But you assholes were fucking texting me while I was fucking trying to get treatment on my disease, and you guys were not helping my treatment by telling me that we were getting our ass beat.
I want to take blame for that because the game was on, and
So it was you and Jake.
Yeah, and I was gonna be like, oh, let's Chito probably, and I was like, no, he's in treatment, and I was like, you know what, Chito watches these games, so it's probably better. I was like, no, because I know he watches these games. He doesn't like spoilers. But then Jake, he egged me on, and of course alcohol's involved. So then, all right, man, can't do shit.
Yeah, so hey, we're still number 2, so I'm not gonna.
That was actually a good game though.
I'm not gonna get too excited. That was the one against the Warriors, right?
Yeah, that was a good game.
Oh, dude, Jaylen Brown wasn't even playing, Doc. How can that be?
It was fun watching.
They double teamed Tatum the entire fucking game, and I really wanted him to put a beat down. I wanted him to go up punch Steve Kerr in the face.
Yeah, that was supposed to be the revenge game.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. It wasn't. Sadly. So yeah, look at Bucks, which should be a very good team. They're 12 out of 15, bro. They're like so bad right now. It's crazy. That's the one that's a shocker for me.
Yeah.
That's a shocker.
Also, that would explain my homeboys always hearing Yakima now.
Oh yeah. And on the west side, we got the Thunder that are 10-2, which they're still doing good. just from last year. It's carryover. They're a good team. They're solid. Warriors are 9-2, which actually does kind of surprise me because they did lose Clay, but they replaced him with a bunch of shooters and a bunch of other guys, which I feel like that's probably a lot better for them. They went younger. Because I don't know. Maybe Clay was holding him down, man. Maybe he was just dead weight. They were carrying him around, I don't know.
Just like Tom Brady. Sometimes you need to release some players because the locker room's energy just...
But you know what? I do love the fact that he is in Dallas. But they're 12th out of 15 too, dog.
It's going to take a while for them.
Where are the Spurs at in this? 10th. That's a playing team.
That's better than last year. Don't
Clippers,
you
Kings,
pop onto another
Grizzlies.
French player, dude?
Rockets, Nuggets, Jazz. This is basically the same as it was last year, all besides Memphis is up there. Spurs, actually, hey, 10th is very respectable.
Absolutely is.
So, yeah, it's kind of a little bit the same as last year, but not. And so you want to run through a picture? We got an hour. Are we in for an hour yet?
Oh, dude, we're over an hour.
Holy
But
shit.
we can run through picks.
Let's run through the picks. Let's do it. This time,
We'll end it.
you know what's stupid? We could go through the last weeks and find them. Whatever it was that I lost.
No, we can't.
Okay, go for it. Let's do it.
I was like,
We missed the Thursday game, so okay.
we did. Well, yeah, we did.
All right, so let's go. Give me some good ones. Give me some. Let's speed through it.
Okay, we're gonna try and speed through these.
All right,
No, this is
speed.
good. This is not only good; it's gonna be great.
What's your record in fantasy
It's
football, by the way?
huge. We don't have to talk
Is it
about
bad? Okay, never mind. Okay,
Uh,
let's not talk about that.
Actually, I'm doing somewhat decent.
You actually are. You actually are. I think you're higher than me.
Beating Rocha's ass this week really helped. Beating the shit out of Rocha's.
Did you fuck his ass up?
Yep.
Hey. All right, give me
yeah.
some. Give me some. Give me some.
Baltimore, 73. Travel to Pittsburgh, 73.
Oh,
it's gonna be a great
shit.
fucking game.
That is a good game. When is that? Is that Sunday morning?
Sunday morning.
Fuck, that's a good game. Damn.
Sunday
I'm gonna
morning.
say-
Hey, you gotta show up a little late to work for this
Yeah, I'm gonna call in that day.
one. Yeah, just say I'm gonna come in the afternoon.
Well, that's a tricky
Dude,
one.
I-
What do
and
you got?
honestly,
Is that a
honestly-
toss up? Is that?
I don't know who to go for. This is one of those where I don't know because Russell's coming in and he's coming in pretty hot.
Yep,
So
yep.
Baltimore's
You know,
Baltimore.
Pittsburgh's undefeated with Russell Wilson.
It's his dog.
Undefeated.
His dog.
He's never lost as
Relax.
a.
Just relax.
All I know is I'm going off. You're giving the first pick, so you're first, and then I'm gonna go off of you, and then I'll go first next time.
Listen, Russell's gonna pray his ass to this all the way to the game, locker room, but Baltimore's bringing the heat. I got Baltimore beating
Damn
Pittsburgh.
it! Fuck, that means I have to go for fucking Pittsburgh. Damn you.
I
Okay.
have to get some heat.
All right, next one.
Colts and Jets, we can skip it.
Skip the
Green
trash
Bay.
game.
Oh, we'll do this because it's a
Okay.
divisional game. Green Bay travels to Chicago.
Chicago.
So Green Bay 6-3, Chicago's 4-5. But remember, is this the second time they meet or the first time?
Gotta be. They do twice. They do 2 times. So it must.
I can't remember if they've already met once, but seems like way too quick for them to meet.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not
so
sure. I have to skip.
Chicago's weird
Chicago is weird.
because didn't they have like a blowout game where they did good, but they also
They haven't. They're not doing very good, man. I mean,
They're not, but
yeah.
are they good enough to beat?
Beat Green
Green
Bay.
Bay.
Hey.
At home.
There's problems in Green Bay though, right? I mean, they're not all that. What's the division look like? What's the record look like?
Love is hurt. Love gets hurt.
Yeah.
Love hurts.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
So let's see where they're.
We might be picking the same one on this one, buddy.
Oh, Packers.
Yeah.
Their division. So Green Bay's in third. Chicago's in fourth. Minnesota and Detroit are holding it down at the top. Detroit obviously.
Oh shit! You know what? Those 2 teams are going to be fighting for a wild card if they get a wild card. So
Probably
damn.
Green Bay. Division rank game.
Okay, next.
We don't. Okay, Jacksonville, Detroit. We can skip it.
Trash.
Yeah, Detroit's gonna beat the shit out of them.
They better.
Vegas versus Miami. Nothing really happening there.
Yeah. Both teams suck.
LA Rams versus.
Tua, we should make bets on whether Tua's going to get a concussion or not, or whether he's going to go head first into a tackle. That's what we should do.
You want to?
Yeah. Just to make it interesting. How many hits will Tua get to the head?
Before they
let him fucking go.
I give him 2.
Yeah, I'm going to say Tua, 2. -2. I'm going to say -2.
Minus 2. We can skip over
right, next
New England versus the Rams.
Oh, you think the Eagles are going to tear them? Beat them up? Or what?
New England.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Patriots.
both teams are kind of on the lower
Yeah, that's
spectrum. Same thing with.
You know what, though? Hey, Eagles are very quiet right now. You look at their records, and you look at their wins. They are very quiet right now.
I think they're-
Sleeper. That is this. You know what? Sleeper, but not sleeper, because we were all saying that the Eagles were going to fucking run the show.
Yeah, but they've been off to like a slow fucking start.
But you look at them right now.
But their point output
They're flying under
Yeah.
the radar.
is
They're flying
Yeah.
under the radar.
flying under the radar.
Because we don't talk about it. We
You're
don't talk about it.
absolutely right because the record, which they won today, a comfortable fucking.
They're 8-3, no?
I'm trying to see their. I hate the way like they make things convenient sometimes with things like that.
I feel like they're just minding their own business over there in the city of brother.
They're 8-2.
8-2.
So you're absolutely right.
They're sleeping. We're sleeping on them.
Why not? Why have we been sleeping on them?
I'm not sure. I think because Kansas City's making so much noise.
That's probably what it is.
Baltimore. Everybody's paying attention to the AFC.
Yeah,
Nobody cares about the NFC.
that's probably what it is. Yeah,
And the Lions are there. The Lions haven't been quiet. The Lions have been making some noise.
they've been making a ruckus.
But no one talks about the Eagles. Although
I think
we
it's-
were thinking they were going to be, honestly,
Yeah.
I was like at the point where I was like, it was going to be like a Ravens Eagles.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
No,
They're
you're right.
quiet.
I think early in when we did our preseason stuff, I think we spoke highly of the Eagles.
Yeah, hell
As
yeah,
the
because they got
season went
Saquon.
along. As the
Yeah.
season went along, maybe we just weren't too impressed with the output matchups or something like that.
But having that
and
much
beating
wins,
too, yeah.
having that many wins, same as the Buffalo, same as Buffalo. Not the same as Kansas City, but I mean, for having that many wins, we don't say shit about them. We didn't pay attention. They're just flying.
true.
They're just
We'll keep an eye on them.
flying on the radar. All right, here we go.
Skip over
Back
that
to
one.
business.
Cleveland, New Orleans, we can skip over that one. Minnesota, traveling to Tennessee, skip over that one. We will have to bet on this one,
Oh, okay. Here we go.
but we're probably gonna bet the same. Seattle travels to San Francisco. coming off a bye
Oh no. Well, I'm gonna have to just face reality.
week. I'm gonna go Seattle.
Me too.
Now this one's gonna be a little interesting. Just because we agreed on that one, we can. Oh wait a second, the Sunday night game's gonna be. Oh wait, no.
Hey, we got a like. Thank you.
What did we get like?
Thank you. Whoever gave us a like, you're the best.
We had 3 people watching at one point. I'll let.
We're breaking records over here, dude. Hey, give it up, man. We're breaking records.
Good weekend. Atlanta versus Denver.
Okay.
Atlanta's traveling to Denver. I think this one might be.
You want to bet on that one?
I think so.
Okay. My paper, I only have room for 3, so make it.
Oh, then okay, let's skip that one. Because the other one's the one we're gonna bet. Kansas City travels to Buffalo.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
We are
Kansas-
definitely
9-0
going opposites on
Kansas
this one.
City.
I know that. I can see it already.
Buffalo 8-2 at home.
Undefeated Kansas City Chiefs, sir.
They will be
Make sure you
defeated.
say it.
They will be defeated.
You bet some money on it?
If I said it, you want to? I mean,
Oh, look at you, all confident over
Yeah.
here. You know what? I actually think Buffalo's going
There's
to give.
a
I
little
actually think
revenge.
Buffalo's going to give.
This is a revenge.
I actually think they are. Actually, they are. Because Kansas City hasn't had a bye yet. I don't think.
No, that's why they're
I think they've gone.
No.
They've gone.
No,
No,
they
they're.
haven't, right?
Are they 9-0? 10-0? Are they 10-0?
So they had it 9.
Oh,
We're on week 11, so they had it by. 8-2.
So they did have a bye, huh?
Yeah. Buffalo.
Well, then I changed my mind. They got homeboy with the dreads. What's his name? D-Hop,
Mm-hmm.
which is he's paying off big time.
Yeah.
Kansas City's rolling, dude.
Not quite.
10-0. 10-0. How much we betting on this?
Which one of them?
100. Go big or go home.
$10.
Let's
Lunch. Have lunch.
let's bet lunch.
Bet lunch.
Okay, I'm gonna write that down. Don't make sure we lunch.
All right. Sunday night game because it's a Sunday night game. That way we're gonna bet on it.
Okay. We got Sunday and we got Monday, so I got room for two.
Cincinnati Bengals travel to LA Chargers.
Oh, Chargers. Okay, that could be problematic for the Cincinnati Bengals.
It absolutely can't be problematic.
It absolutely can be, sir, because Cincinnati does not have a defense. They have a great offense, but they do not have a defense.
Mhm.
They give up like 30 or 40 fucking points every time you watch them.
Mhm.
Every fucking time. Sadly, I think Cincinnati's going to take an L.
I'm gonna go with Cincinnati. That way we disagree on that.
Shit.
And then the Monday night game is.
So that means we got 1, 2. Okay, all right. What's Monday game?
The Monday night games is going to be Seattle Battle of the Texas.
Oh, Dallas.
Dallas, the Houston travels to Dallas.
Dallas.
To the blinding stadium of Jerryland. I'm
The
going Texas.
sun, don't they have like visors and glasses?
There was a joke where one of these things they just put a big ass one. To the stadium. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna go Texans just because I like the Cowboys.
Well, with Dak being out again and Cooper Rush being the quarterback, you know what's weird? They still have Trey Lance and they don't do nothing with Trey Lance. And they traded for
You're
Trey
absolutely
Lance.
right.
They traded for Trey Lance and they don't do nothing. I think he came into play in the last game because they were getting their ass beat.
They're like, it's,
But I don't think he did anything. I don't think it was nothing at all. At all. And I mean, Dallas has got to be losing like 3 or 4 or 5 in a row by now. I mean, I can't remember. When was the last time they won a game? I can't remember.
it's been, you know what? I've been really happy when I see that they've been losing. So my Sundays have been happy.
Actually, I'm pretty sure they didn't even score a touchdown this last game. Give me, what's the score?
Division round.
Wasn't it 6 to like 58?
It was a beat down.
How do you get beat by that much every time?
every time?
Dude, they got beat by like 80.
6 to 34.
Oh my God.
But it was Philadelphia.
Do you have like all the Dallas scores? Do you have like all? Give me all the previous scores. They beat it by 20 every fucking game.
I'm
Every
looking
game.
at the old fast rate. They lost to Atlanta by at least 6 points.
6, okay.
27 to 21. Prior to that, when did they have their bye week? They lost to the Niners 24 to 30. So that's another
And
6.
then touchdown.
Then they lost. I'm gonna say they lost, but they didn't. I think they had a bye. They rested before they got their ass kicked. They lost to the Lions.
By 30.
Yeah.
I remember that one.
7 to 9. That was week 5. This is probably the last time they won. Yeah. 20 to 17 against the Steelers.
Okay. They beat the Steelers.
Yeah, so they are on a losing streak. Then they beat the Giants prior to that by 5 points. Week 3, I think this is when they were like, oh, they might be kind of off. No, the Ravens beat them by 3.
3, okay.
And then week 2, but you're right, these score lines, they're getting scored on.
Week 1 they got beat by 32.
The Saints beat them 44 to 19.
Yeah.
They'll be down.
So twice they got beat by 30.
Yeah,
Dang.
3 times actually.
3 times.
3 big score lines for sure.
So you got
Week 1 they lost, they beat
Houston,
the Browns.
huh? I almost want to go Dallas just to say Dallas, but I'm gonna pick Houston. I mean, come on.
We already have a couple differences.
Yeah, we got 3. We got 3 up there anyway. So.
And that's it.
And we got lunch.
Wow.
Kansas City.
They didn't move that Sunday game to Monday.
Yeah, no, dude, that's such a good game. And that's not even the late Sunday
No,
game. Right?
that's not.
Dude, that's a primetime game right there, man. Who in the world would not? But Baltimore and Pittsburgh too, dude.
Yeah, that one too.
I mean, that fucking game can be amazing.
Yeah, that one could also be Sunday night, double Monday.
You know what though? Sometimes they shuffle games around. No double Mondays because then you can have to watch 2.
I don't mind it. I like double
You
Monday.
like double Monday? I hate double Mondays. I like watching more than 2 football games at one time.
No, I hate the overlap. You're right.
And Rocha was very, very good in his assessment on the Seahawks. If you read what he put on the sleeper, Seattle needs to win. And we need to win big, and we need to not fuck around.
That's a generic thing. to say.
Because we are at the Thanksgiving mark, and we still got to play Buffalo, or unless we already played Buffalo. They beat us. I mean, we still got to play the Dolphins. I feel like, or did we already play the Dolphins? Now we beat the Dolphins. Bills. Yeah, what's our? Look at our remaining schedule. I think we're going into where we have to play all of our division.
Yes.
And I mean, I hate to say it, but man, we gotta win.
I mean, you don't have to say it,
We
but
gotta fucking win.
facts. So
We gotta
after the
fucking win.
Niners, they play the Cardinals as division, then the Jets, then the Cardinals against division.
Jets, there you go.
Green Bay,
Which should be an easy game.
Vikings, the Bears, and then the season with the divisional
Vikings,
game.
yeah, Vikings are good right now. Cardinals good. Packers good. Vikings good. Bears decent. Rams good. We always have trouble with Rams. I mean, dude, this actually the schedule is, I would say, tough.
Kind of, it's on the tougher side. It's not the. It's not. Well, no, it's on
We
the
have been the
tougher
Cardinals twice.
side. Yeah, Cardinals
Still.
twice. The Jets might be the easiest gimme, or the Bears. The Bears. What am I thinking? The Bears.
Yeah.
But they lost to the Bears already.
Yeah. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
I don't know what the fuck's going on with this team.
This experiment's over. Give me a new coach.
Give me a
We're gonna
quarterback.
keep Pete Carroll back. Get rid of Gino.
Pete's there, chewing his bubble gum from the office. Waiting to be called that.
Well, that's all we got, huh?
That's all we got.
That's all we got. We covered it all.
Covered a little F1, even though I had not too much. Surprisingly, the soccer talk. A little more depth. Maybe I'll watch international stuff and have more on that next
There you
week.
watch it for the week.
Yeah, there's still some games this weekend. Mexico plays tomorrow. USA won their game against Jamaica.
Oh, you did have some MLS in there. Soccer
No
talk.
soccer, but I really didn't.
International soccer.
International. More for next week. We did NBA. NFL.
We did it all. Yep. We did it.
At some point, we're gonna watch NHL.
Yeah, we'll get it done.
At some point.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Alright.
All right, hey, remember, next week, fantasy guys, make your trades.
Yep. Thank you guys for watching. Peace. We out.
Gotta go pee so bad.